What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here, bringing you some more Series 1 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. Today, we are continuing to use Aaron Traylor's team that made it all the way to the finals of the Limitless Tour this past weekend. It's been really fun to use it so far, and just excited to jam some more games with it. So looking at my opponent's first team, it is Dondozo, Tatsugiri, Golden Go, Abomasnow, Satitan, and Garganackle. So, obviously the Dondozo mirror is a little scary. But we do have the advantage of, we have the advantage that we have leftovers. I really like Amarouge with Hydration here. And then I'm going to bring, Tatsugiri and Dondozo in the back. I think that this is really, sort of our best way of approaching it because of the fact that we need to be weary of, Satitan, right? It has access to speed control. I think if we can set up Tailwind, that'll be really, really good for us. But obviously, right, like Slush Rush, going to be really, really scary, really hard to deal with, especially because Satitan can change its type. So we are going to see Garganackle with Golden Go. So this is something I can work with. I'm going to Armor Cannon here and then go for a Tailwind. We just need to, okay, so the Garganackle is scary, right? We could be seeing, I didn't actually need to Tailwind. This is perfect. Oh, that's huge, right? Go for the wide guard all you want. We are going to set up our Tailwind. We're going to try and get rid of this Golden Go, and then we'll be really great, right? Amarouge going to do a ton of damage. And also, while we're planning our next move, make sure to subscribe, right? We are working our way towards 1 billion subscribers, and we really can't get there without your help. Every subscriber goes such a long way, and I really want to be the first channel to get to 1 billion. So yeah, we managed to pick up an early lead, right? We have a Tailwind, we've taken no damage, so we're in an awesome spot. The big question now, right, is what are you bringing out? And it looks like it is going to be that Dondozo, so I really expect to see a Tatsugiri come out here. So I'm going to fire a Psychic here, as well as go for... I'm going to go for a Dark Pulse, I guess. Let's Psychic here, and then let's go for a Dark Pulse, right? You can get a boost, but you can't flinch. Okay, so they make a really good call here, protecting as we go for the double up into it, right? Obviously, the fear of you switching out is something that we have to be wary of. So let's see what they're going to do, right? We could have split up the damage a little bit. I'm assuming you're going to target down my Amarouge. We are going to see the Salt Cure. Yeah, it is going to go into Amarouge. So we're going to be Salt Cured. I do want to get rid of what's it called? The Garganackle before they can bring their stuff out. So I'm going to go for a Psychic here. And then I'm going to click a Flash Cannon here, right? You obviously could make the switch out. But I'm willing to take that chance right now. Right? As we are going to see, yeah, they're thinking a bit. So I think, right, if you make the switch to Tatsugiri, that's scary. We're going to see no switch, so that's perfect for us. Most likely having the Dondozo. It is actually going to be the Garganackle, and it's going to tear it into a Ghost type. So a little bit of an interesting call here, right? As we will be able to get the Flash Cannon off. Still going to do a lot of... still going to do a lot of damage. Not at all. But we will fire off a big Psychic into the Dondozo, getting a really big critical hit here. The Order Up going to come out into the Hydration. We do manage to live, right, thanks to the fact that it has no boost. But the Body Press going to come out here, finishing us off. And so now is the question of what do we want to go for, right? They are sticking to their Ghost type here. I think what I want to do is actually bring out my own Dondozo. Yeah, that Salt Cure really starting to put on, like, hurt. I'm gonna, okay, so we are unaware, so I'm gonna actually bring out my Tatsugiri here, just because I want to get as much damage as possible onto the Garganackle, and right, we might bait them into thinking we're going to, I'm gonna go for a Muddy Water here. Right, I want to just try to get an accuracy drop. I really just need to get rid of Garganackle. I think if we can get rid of Garganackle, we're in, like, we should take this, right? Because their Dondozo is super, super low. So even if they have Tatsugiri in the back, we should be able to handle it. And we can try and drop their accuracy, which I think will be super important. But my opponent really, really taking their time here. Given how long they were taking, honestly, it might have been fine to play for timer. We're going to see really big here, right? Them going for a Protect. That's going to let us hopefully hit the Muddy Water. I don't know if Salt Cure, I don't actually know what Salt Cure does. But we will at least hit that. We will hit the Psychic too. Let's see how much this is going to do. Not quite enough for the KO, but they are just going to fire off a Salt Cure onto our Amarouge, getting the knockout there, which means we're forced to bring out our Tatsugiri here, which is less than ideal, right? I mean, not our Tatsugiri. We're forced to bring out our Dondozo. We do have Earthquake, so that is something that can potentially be going for us, right? We do have to be obviously a little weary of the fact that they do have Wide Guard, but I'm willing to take that chance. I think, yeah, I'm willing to go for oh, we're also faster, so that's actually really good for us, right? We can fire off, we can go for an Earthquake, right? I'm just trying to get some extra damage on. If they go for the Wide Guard, like, good on them. That's not something that I could have like reasonably handled, but yeah, trying to get as much damage as possible, right? If we can lower their Dondozo, smart. Okay, so they make the really good call here, right? Luckily we are unaware, so we can just go for the hit into them the next turn. I'm assuming they're also unaware, but we really need to start putting on pressure. If we had gone for an order up here, that would have been awesome. They're gonna set up a substitute. So I'm gonna just start firing up order ups. It looks like both of us are indeed substitute. So that's going to be a little bit tricky for sure, but an order up here, right? If we can hit it that way, we force the 1v1, but we have a lot more HP than they do, so that hopefully should help us out, right? We are going to see the Wide Guard again, so honestly, I could have potentially just ignored the Garganackle, but I don't think that was the smart play. The big question now also is, what should we, like, we can Terrasilize. So that is helpful. One thing I also don't know is how does, like, Tatsugiri locked into a Choice Scarf, right? And so my question is, will that Choice Scarf still cause us to use Muddy Water if we pick up a knockout? I'm assuming that they have a Dondozo, or not, they have their own Tatsugiri in the back. But yeah, when you look at how much more HP we have, I feel like we should be able just to put on pressure that way. Obviously, if they don't have Tatsugiri, that's really great for us. But yeah, we are going to see that Tatsugiri hop right into the mouth of the substitute. Yeah, they're going to get all their boost rays. We are obviously unaware, so we don't care. But now it's just going to be kind of a smack in the face, off, if you will. What is our Terra type again? We're Grass. I'm going to Terrasilize into a Grass type, right? That way, I was going to say, if you have Earthquake, right, it does stop you from getting that boost, or not that boost, that like other source of damage. So we can theoretically, right, reduce that amount of damage that's going to come our way. It does make it a little bit scary with Tatsugiri. They're also faster, which is not something that we particularly enjoy. Can we break their substitute? I don't know if we can. This actually might come down to timer, right? It actually probably is going to come down to timer. So let's see how much time they have left on the clock, right? If we have more, obviously the play is going to be to slow play this as much as possible. Right? Like we're definitely the slower of the Dondozo here, but their timer, I have like 5 minutes left. Okay, I think we can afford a few more turns before we have to start playing to timer. Right? There's obviously also the critical hits to be wary of. But yeah, both of us, both of us being unaware right now really forces this weird endgame. The question though is how many order ups does it take to break a substitute? The question is, or the answer is 2. So that's actually really helpful to see, right? Because you can't continuously make subs, right? If you make a substitute, you go for an attack. We break the substitute the subsequent turn. I don't know how this endgame actually works. We also have the advantage. What is actually, wait, question. Order up space power is 80. Why am I not going for an earthquake where the power is 100? So this is something I actually don't know. No, the Tatsugiri should still be considered out on the field. So it should be spread damage. So that's a critical hit. Okay. We take those. But yeah, right. Like if we have it, so they have they only have earthquake and wave crash, right? We are making it so what's it called? They're gonna do less damage once they run out. And yeah, I think they recognize the fact that at this rate we do have the ability just to play for timer and just put on enough pressure that they can't keep up with, especially after the critical hit, right? Like obviously it is possible with several critical hits for things to kind of work out. But overall, I think a really solid first battle, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and move to the next one. All right, battle number 2, and it is Abomasnow Rotom Frost with Kilowattrel, Garchomp, Arcanine, and Golden Go. I like Meowscarada. Meowscarada with Sylveon feels really good here. With Amarouge, and then let's bring Tatsugiri. I think that this is our best bet, right? We have some fun things that we can do right now. So I think that this is fine. Soak, I'm interested to all right, so let's see how this works out. We're going to see on lead, we're going to see Kilowattrel with Golden Go. So this is really good for us, right? We do have the ability to fire off a knockoff onto the Golden Go, and then I'm going to Draco into the Kilowattrel, just trying to get rid of it more than anything. We're going to see the Protect come out, right? If you go for a Tailwind, if we get the knockout, I think we just take the game pretty easily, right? And so it looks like that is a Focus Sash. Yeah, we are going to see the Focus Sash come out. We should see a Tailwind. Yeah, we are going to see that come out here. I'm going to switch out. Right, because you probably have like Brave Bird. So I'm gonna bring out Amaru. I'm gonna bring out Sylveon here, kind of as a fodder, and then I'm gonna just go for another Draco Meteor onto this thing. Right, if we can, what's it called? If we survive the turn, I think we're good. Sylveon, I think is a solid option right now. Just it's really fodder more than anything. But yeah, there's that Air Slash. We take it super well. We're going to see the Make It Rain come out. Tatsugiri will be able to take that. So that's actually really good for us because, right, more than anything, it also makes it so Golden Ghost special attack drops. And so we have 2 things that can deal with it fairly well. And we're going to see the Life Orb reveal as well. So huge for us, right? We are going to get that Draco Meteor off. And so now I think I want to bring out Amarouge. Yeah, I'm going to bring out Amarouge here. Because of the fact that it has Wide Guard and Trick Room. So we have the ability to pop out our Tatsugiri into Meowscarada and then try and set up that way. Right, if we can get up the Trick Room, I think we're in really good shape as we are going to see the Abomasnow come out. So okay, so we probably don't want to bring out Meowscarada. I'm going to go for the Armor Cannon here and then go for Yeah, let's armor cannon here, and then I hate that it does not just stick to the same thing. We know the Kilowattrel has a sash, so we're gonna see the protect. So very smart protect here. Most likely, I'm guessing they're going to go for, as a result, they're going for a Shadow Ball into my Armor Rouge, which is unfortunate. Yep, there's the Shadow Ball. We do survive, but are we faster? Yeah, we're unfortunately slower here. How many turns do they have left of Tailwind? They have 1 turn of Tailwind left. I'm going to switch out into Meowscarada. And I'm going to go. I have to go for a Draco here. I'm going to just Draco into the Abomasnow, trying to get a little bit of extra chip. This feels like a bad choice either way. Right? Because if you Blizzard and Shadow Ball, we're basically saying I'm gonna solo with Armor Rouge, which is possible. I think if it's so low, right? Like we very well are probably gonna lose our Meowscarada. If we were able to keep it, right, like that would be one thing. If we had doubled up into the Abomasnow or set up a Trick Room, I think we would have been golden. As we are gonna see a Terastallization come out, most likely. Okay, it is from the Abomasnow. Probably some kind of defensive typing. It is going to be water. So if we survive this turn, right, like we're in really good shape because we can get the Flower Trick off. The Shadow Ball going to come out. Let's see how much it does into the Meowscarada. Not doing that much. I just need you to single target into my Tatsugiri. Don't go for a Blizzard. I would be really, really sad. Or we can get a crit. That's not a crit. Please go for an Ice Beam into the Tatsugiri. Earth Power. Okay. Earth Power I can work with, right? We are going to be able to survive the turn, and now is the question of what do I think is going to protect? I'm going to knock off here, and I'm going to switch out. No, I can't afford to do that. I kind of just have to leave Tatsugiri in. If Abomasnow goes for protect, okay, perfect. Golden Go goes for the protect. That's huge, right? Perfect, right? We are going to go for the Flower Trick onto the Abomasnow, right? I hope I clicked the right button. No, I clicked knockoff. I do not know why I did that. That was the stupidest thing I've ever done. I had a move that was super effective. I literally do not know why I did that. That was so stupid. That was the stupidest thing I've ever done. Because I had that game won. We Armor Cannon here. Draco Meteor. If we crit... Okay, we crit the Abomasnow. Oh my god. I cannot believe I clicked the wrong button. I don't know what I was doing. Okay. This is fun, right? Okay. Now we get to KO... We KO the... what's it called? Oh, you're just... Okay, you're still faster. Yeah, that was a really bad mistake on my part. Yeah, yeah, if I'd flower tricked the Abomasnow, right, we would have been totally fine. I don't know why I clicked knockoff. It's fine. You know what? We still got time. We'll make up for it. Let's just keep rocking and rolling and play one more. All right, last battle and a chance for redemption. It is Meowscarada, Murkrow with Cerulege, Mousehold, Goldengo, and Rotom Wash. Honestly, I don't hate Dondozo Tatsugiri on lead. No, they have Murkrow. Just kidding. I do hate that. I'm going to do Hydreigon Meowscarada, because we do have the ability to choose if we want to set up Trick Room or Tailwind. I then want... Let's bring Amarouge and then Dondozo, I guess. It's like not the best, but it's kind of... Yeah, I feel like I don't know the line super well. I'm hoping that Dondozo just is bulky enough that it like does a thing for us. Tatsugiri is probably better, but because of the fact that we want to lean into Trick Room, we could have brought Sylveon, right? Sylveon is like very mixed bag. Okay, Murkrow, Meowscarada. This feels very much like set up Trick Room. I'm gonna Flash Cannon the Meowscarada, and I'm gonna set up a Trick Room. Right, that's my plan here to make it so if you go for a Tailwind, perfect. Right, sure you're gonna get a hit off, but we're gonna be under Trick Room, and that's gonna be great for us. We will see the U-turn come out, bringing us down to our Sash. Obviously not ideal, but whatever comes in is going to take what's it called, a Flash Cannon, and we're gonna set up Trick Room. So this is actually really good for us. I obviously would have liked it. I was gonna say I would have preferred maybe if like. No, it's fine. This is, I think, fine. Rotom's going to come out here, so we have the ability, right, to just hit it with a Flower Trick, the right move that we're supposed to hit it with. Yeah, so let's do that. We can, right, we're both dark types, so they can't stop. What do I have in the back? I'm gonna Draco Meteor into the Murkrow. And I'm gonna Flower. Okay, I think Draco Meteor can get the knockout. Right, this is a really big chance for you just to click Protect with Rotom. But I can't really afford to take that risk. We are gonna see a Terrestrialization most likely coming out from that Rotom, which is pretty good for me, right? It makes it so we have other things that can hit it. We are gonna see the Ice type revealed. So that's actually really great. I have an Amarouge in the back. So you're most likely going to try and KO something. Let's see how much this Draco is going to do into the Murkrow. Perfect. It is going to be enough for that knockout. And so now we can go for a really, really big, what's it called? Flower Trick onto this Rotom, right? It's not going to resist it. And this Rotom can only KO one thing. Or we just get the knockout that way. That's cool. We still have to deal, obviously, with their Meowscarada in the back, but we know that it cannot Terrestrialize, and so we can really take advantage of this Trick Room to just put on a ton of pressure. So there is their Meowscarada, and then the question is, they have a Ceruledge. Okay, so I very much would like to knock off into the Ceruledge. I'm going to fire off a Flash Cannon here, and then I'm going to go for a knockoff onto the Ceruledge, right? We should be... Yeah, I was gonna say we should be in a good position, right? Dondozo actually is pretty relevant here, being able to Terrestrialize and then deal with Meowscarada. So overall, some really fun battles. I'm glad we were able to redeem ourselves from the second one. We will be using this team one more time just because I'm gonna be gone for a couple days for vacation, and I didn't really want to have like one team then gone and then back. So look out for that. Definitely make sure to subscribe. And with that, until next time, I hope all of you are wonderful, and I'll see you then.